bắt đầu.
May I ask some questions?
Sure, go ahead.
Why do you usually listen to music?
On the bus, I usually listen to music on the bus.
I usually listen to music on the bus.
Yes.
What's the most famous song?
Forever. My most favorite song is Forever.
So the most famous song is Forever.
Yes.
Why do you usually listen to music on free time?
Because listening to music helps you to relax.
So listening to music helps you to relax.
Yes.
Where do you usually surf the internet?
At home. I usually surf the internet at home.
So you usually surf the internet at home?
Yes.
What's the most favorite website?
Tăchi.com. My most favorite website is Tăchi.com.
So the most favorite website is Tăchi.com?
Yes.
Why do you usually surf the internet on free time?
Because surfing the internet helps you to connect to the world.
So surfing the internet helps you to connect to the world.
Yes.
Where do you usually watch movies?
At the cinema. I usually watch movies at the cinema.
So you usually watch a movie is at the cinema.
Yes.
What's the most famous movie?
Now, my most favorite movie is Now.
What's the most favorite movie is How?
Yes.
Why do you usually watch movies at the free time?
Because watching movies helps you to relax.
So watching movies helps you to relax.
Yes.
Where do you usually play computer games?
At home. I usually play computer games at home.
So you usually play computer games at home?
Yes.
What's the most favorite computer game?
Pikachu. My most favorite computer game is Pikachu.
So the most favorite computer game is Pikachu?
Yes.
Why do you usually computer games?
Pardon?
Why do you usually play computer games in the free time?
Because the computer game helps you to relax.
So playing computer games helps you to relax.
Yes.
Why do you usually read books?
So I never read books.
So you never read books.
Yes.
Why do you usually go shopping?
So I never go shopping.
So you never go shopping.
Yes.
Why do you usually play sports?
In the stadium, I usually play sports in the stadium.
So you usually play sports in the stadium.
Yes.
What's the most favorite sport?
Football. My most favorite sport is football.
What's the most favorite sport is football?
Yes.
Why do you usually play sports in the free time?
Because playing sports helps you to have a healthy body.
So playing sports helps you have your body.
Yes.
Where do you usually talk with your friends?
In my class. I usually chat with my friends in my class.
So you usually talk with your friends in the class.
Yes.
What's your best friend's name?
Three. My best friend's name is Three.
So your best friend's name is Hui.
Yes.
Why do you usually talk with your friends in the free time?
Because chatting with my friends helps me to keep in touch with them.
So chatting with your friends helps you to keep in touch with them.
Yes.
Thank you.
You're welcome. May I ask you some questions?
Sure, go ahead.
Where do you usually listen to music?
In my room, I usually listen to music in my room.
So you usually listen to it in the room?
Exactly.
What's your most favorite song?
Let It Go. My most favorite song is Let It Go.
So your most favorite song is Let It Go?
Exactly.
Why do you usually listen to it in your free time? Why do you usually listen to it in your free time?
Because listening to music helps me to relax.
So listening to music helps you to relax.
Exactly.
Where do you usually watch movies?
In my room, I usually watch a movie. In my room, I usually watch movies in my room.
So you usually watch movies in the room?
Exactly.
What's your most favorite movie?
Yes. My most favorite movie is here.
So your most favorite movie is here?
Exactly.
Why do you usually watch movies in your free time?
Because watching movies helps me to relax.
So watching movies helps you to relax?
Exactly.
Where do you usually play computer games?
In my room, I usually play computer games in my room.
So you usually play computer games in the room?
Exactly.
What's your most favorite computer game?
Living apart. My most favorite computer game is living apart.
So your most favorite computer game is Living Apart.
Exactly.
Why do you usually play computer games in your free time?
So playing computer games helps me to relax.
So play computer games helps you to relax.
Exactly.
Where do you usually surf the internet?
In my room, I usually search the internet in my room.
So you usually surf the internet in the room?
Exactly.
What's your most favorite website?
Facebook.com. My most favorite website is Facebook.com.
So your most favorite website is Facebook.com.
Exactly.
Why do you usually listen to it in your free time?
Pardon?
Why do you usually Why do you usually surf the internet in your free time?
Because surfing the internet helps me to connect with the world.
So surfing the internet helps you to connect to the world.
Exactly.
Where do you usually go shopping?
Sorry, I never go shopping.
So we never go shopping.
Exactly.
Where do you usually read books?
Sorry, I never read books.
So you never go to books.
Exactly.
Where do you usually play sports?
Outdoors. I usually play sports outdoors.
So you usually play sports in outdoor.
Exactly.
What's your most favorite sport?
Running. My most favorite sport is running.
So your most favorite sport is running.
Exactly.
Why do you usually play sports in your free time?
Because playing sports helps me to have a healthy body.
So play sports helps you to have a healthy body.
Exactly.
What's your where do you usually chat with your friends?
On the internet. I usually chat with my friends on the internet.
So you usually chat with your friends on the internet.
Exactly.
What's your best friend name?
Link. My best friend's name is Link.
So best friend name is Link.
Exactly.
Why do you usually chat with your friends in your free time?
Because chatting with my friends helps me to keep in touch with them.
So chatting with your friends so chatting with your friends